Hey,
Okay.
lovely. How
Hello.
are you?
I'm good. Okay. Super
You got it
excited to have you
working.
on. So thank you so much for
No, thanks for
joining us.
having me. This has been planned for a while, so it's good to finally have it going live.
Exactly. I love this. So, Amy, I'm going to hand the floor to you, and I just want you to introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about you and
Yeah.
like what life was like before this online space and this community and this business that we're both in. And yeah, just share a little bit about your life before as well.
Cool. Cool. So, hi everyone. I'm Amy. I have been with this business, I'm going to say for 6.5 months now. So, I'm a mama to three. My smallest is 10 months old. So, I decided to do this online space because I wanted something different. I wanted to be able to be there with my kids, be there for the school functions for my older two, actually be there for my youngest daughter instead of sending her to daycare. And just be present in the moments. Like I feel like I've lost so much valuable time with my older two, even though I had been working from home for the last 12 years from my last corporate job, but it was never truly that flexible. You still had deadlines, I still had to do everything, and I still wasn't present with my kids, even though they're right there beside me, if that makes any
Yeah.
sense at all.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I wanted something different, and that's when I looked into the online space. And well, actually, I didn't look into it. It kind of found me. I was Googling, how to make money online for mums, and nothing came to me except for things like Amazon products and surveys. So I'm like, yeah, that's not something I want to do. And then I found this girl's post saying like, make money online like for mums. And I'm like, okay, what else do I have to lose right now? Like I was made redundant from my job. And like I said, I was there for 12 years, so I was made redundant. And I'm like, what on earth am I going to do? What on earth do I have to lose? So I looked into it. I fell in love with the products. The products are absolutely
Yeah.
amazing, and I think comes like hand in hand with being a mum. So,
Mm-hmm.
our water filter, I absolutely love it. And I've been on vacation like with my family since we got up in New Year's Eve, like in the morning, and I don't have my water machine here with me. And I can tell you those few days without having the water, I missed it so much. I never thought I'd miss water,
Yes.
but we've been back to drinking water, like bottled water, and it's awful. I've been drinking the same amounts, but I still feel thirsty, dehydrated, and not the same. I wanted to bring our machine, but our car was like packed to the brim with suitcases, so we couldn't fit
we
it
know
anywhere.
we know what the next non-negotiable holiday asset
Yeah,
is.
yeah. So next time, I don't care. We can leave a suitcase behind and bring in our water filter.
Yes.
Um, but anyway, back to my life prior to this. So,
Yes.
like I was saying, I was in my corporate job for 12 years. Um, and I was pretty much there for so long because I felt comfortable and because I could still have my kids there working from home. But I didn't realize how trapped I actually still was, even though I was working from home, because every lunch break it was a rush and I had a deadline and it just didn't feel right. So I love being in this space now because I've been mostly offline in the last, and plus my daughter was sick the week before Christmas as well. So last 2 weeks I've been mostly offline and I have that choice and it's amazing. It feels freeing.
Yeah.
Like being able to, reply to a few messages here and there, but then be offline and not have to worry about deadlines. Oh my gosh, it feels like it's such a relief. And not worrying about when I have to go back to work after the Christmas holidays. I
Yeah.
can't tell you like how relieving that feels.
Absolutely. So, obviously you talked a little bit about your life before. So, like, I would like to ask, like, what was that real line in the sand, like, turning point for you that really made you go, yeah, like, this is it? Um, when you knew, like, you've kind of talked into a little bit, but what was that, yeah, real
Yeah.
defining line in the sand moment for you?
So the real life changing moment was when I was made redundant and I knew I didn't want to be finding a new full time job and missing those moments even more so this time because I wouldn't be able to work from home. So I'm like, no, I'm not doing it. So like I said, I was looking for something. I couldn't find anything for the first few weeks and I was on the bridge of like giving up. And then that's when I found, this ad about working online, like as a busy mum. And I'm like, that's the most perfect thing. Like I said, I looked into it. The products aligned like perfectly with like my values and being a mum. And I truly wouldn't look back. I love the products. I love the freedom that this business gives you, and also meeting like-minded women like yourself, and it's
Yes.
truly amazing. You make
It
friends
is.
along the way, and you get to be with your family. You get to take vacations when you want. Like, yeah, I wouldn't change
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, amazing. So you've already spoken a bit into the changes and the impact, but
Yeah.
what's the most significant changes that you've experienced since starting your like online business since yeah, and just you've talked a little bit about the changes in your health, but is there anything
Yeah,
that you really wanted to add that feels really defining and significant for you?
I would say my self-belief and like my personality has truly like started to shine. um I worked from home for 12 years and I was by myself in the office. It was a home office. So,
Yeah.
speaking to people wasn't really at the top of my list at the time.
Yeah.
I had become
Yeah.
quite, sheltered. And stepping into something like this, it was scary, to be honest, when I started,
Yeah.
because I'm like, I
Absolutely.
don't talk to people. Like, I haven't spoken to people. It sounds
And
so
now you're on a
ridiculous. In
live.
like
Look at you go.
12 years. Yeah, exactly. I never would have pictured myself going live.
Yeah.
And yeah, so self growth is definitely a huge thing. And just knowing that, I can be there for like my daughter. She was in and out of hospital for the last week before Christmas, and just knowing that I can be there and I don't have to rely on somebody else. So,
Yeah, and you get
yeah,
to make an income from everywhere, right? Like
yeah,
from anywhere
exactly.
while
Anywhere
being
around the
present.
world. Yeah. So
Yeah,
I'm like 6
absolutely.
hours away from home right now. So, you know, I'm still going. And I've been
Literally,
offline,
like
but
yeah, I love that. I love that. So your proudest achievement, like looking back, what stands out as your biggest achievement so far, or
in this online
achievements? There's
space,
yeah, or just whatever. Like since starting your business, like what would feel like some of the biggest achievements? Sometimes there's not just one; there's multiple.
I'd probably say actually starting the online business itself,
Yeah,
because it's nothing I knew about before. Like, I knew nothing about the online space before. I knew nothing about sales or marketing or anything like that. So to put myself, like who was a truly shy, scared sort of hermit crab sort of person, out there, I would say starting was probably my proudest moment, and just everything that I've achieved since being here.
yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
yeah,
You're in container ships, you're
yeah, exactly.
online, you're
Doing it
making
all.
deals. Yeah, absolutely. And you're doing it as a powerhouse mum of three. Like,
Yeah,
weapon.
it's had its moments. The last few months of 2025 were crazy hectic. But yeah, we're picking back up. We're recharging our batteries. We're swimming every day, getting the sun. So just in recharging moments.
I love that. I love that. Okay, looking forward, what are you most excited about for your future in this, since your business and on the space and maybe just for like 2026? What are you most excited
Yeah. Well, for the next year, I am super excited about bringing more people into my team and teaching
about?
more people about the products.
Yeah,
So, obviously, I'm still a lot newer than a lot of people in this space.
yeah,
And I have got my first team member in the USA, which is truly amazing. So I
celebrating
didn't
you
start on
and
home
you're
ground.
international. Your
Yeah,
business just went international. Da, da.
yeah,
Yay, love
exactly.
that.
I've started nationally. And that's another awesome thing. Like, it's not just in Australia, it's
No,
anywhere in the world. If you have an
global.
internet connection, you can get started. So, yeah, got my first team member in the USA. So I'm
Amazing.
excited about teaching more people about a product and bringing more people into the business.
Yeah, amazing. And just
Yeah,
seeing like how much this not only changed your life, but changes others. Like you get to be
exactly.
a permission slip and a leader for change in
Exactly. It's
and really being that like yeah, just that movement of being like, this is the new way. This is the
exactly, it
new
truly
way.
is life changing. Like, you don't
Yeah.
realize how much you need good water until, like I said, until it's gone. Like, I haven't had it in less than a week and I just feel crap.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Honestly, true cellular hydration is life changing. Okay,
It
my
makes a difference.
last question, which is actually my most favorite question because
Yeah.
everyone's answer is so different. It's kind of based on a reflective advice. And if you could offer a piece of advice to your past self or to someone that's sitting on the fence, what would that piece of advice be to yourself or to someone sitting on
So, to my past self or anyone watching or
sitting on
thinking
the
about
fence?
it,
Yeah,
I would say do it anyway, even though you're scared. Like I said, I was scared, and I'm such a, or was such a shy person. I'm still working on that, but it's definitely grown like so much.
You would not have, I do not think you are shy, but sure.
No, well, I was. I definitely was. Work by yourself does that to you over 12 years. Um, but start. Like, you're going to be scared. You're not going to know what you're doing at first, but you have so much training utensils to like use. You have a mentorship. Like, there's no way you can go wrong. The only way you're going to go wrong is if you don't put in the effort and keep
Or
showing up
if you
every
just
day.
don't try. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But, it might not happen overnight. Like, your success may not happen overnight, but keep going, and, you're going to find your feet.
Yeah.
And that's what I say.
Absolutely.
Just do it. Do it scared. Do it anyway. That's my favorite advice.
Yes. Oh, that is so golden. That is so much value. Thank you so much, Amy. If there's
Thank you
anything
so
else
much
you
for
want to
having
share.
me.
Sorry.
I said, thank you so much for having me.
Oh, well, thanks so much for being here. So, if you are wanting to learn about these incredible wellness technology products, if you're wanting to have a conversation about this business, reach out to Amy or myself. And yeah, just like start with a conversation. That's not going to
Exactly. It's
cost you
not hard.
anything, to talk about what your dreams are, to talk about where you're at, because like conversations create life-changing decisions and
They
life-changing
do.
impact for you and others. So
Yeah.
yeah,
And
reach
don't
out,
say
and
no
thank you.
until you truly learn about what it is that we do and about the products. You hear online marketing or
Absolutely.
affiliate marketing, and you're like, oh, no, it's not for me. But you don't know until you actually learn. So, yeah, like Tash said, reach out to myself or her, and, yeah, start the conversation.
Yeah, amen. Thank you so
Yeah.
much
No worries.
for being here today.
No
Bye.
worries. See you, Tash.
Bye.